Hello everyone. Today we will learn about keywords and identifier in C. So, at first we learn about keyword. So, what is keywords in C? So, keywords is like a reserved word or a predefined word. Like in C programming, keywords are reserved words that have special meanings and purposes, and they are used in the syntax of the language and cannot be used as variables names. Like keywords are predefined words and reserved words. Reserved words in C. Like in C, we use printf function, which is like predefined function. Like there is a meaning, specific meaning. Like printf is used for printing the variable or something. So there is a meaning which is defined in the C library, which is defined in C library. So like the predefined function printf, there is predefined words in C language. So we cannot change that. We cannot change that in C library. So keywords are like that. It's a reserved words and it's a predefined words. So keywords in C, like ANSI, ANSI, in standard C, there is 32 keywords in C language. And all keywords are must be written in lowercase, like integer, int, float, which are like written in keywords. We cannot write it in capital letters or something uppercase letter. So next point, list of 32 keywords in C. Like there are 32 keywords in C language which are given here, like a break, auto, double, int. These are all 32 keywords. You can't remember at the first time when we learn C program, but slowly you can understand that what is all types of keywords and you can use that in your program. So like break or integer, like switch case or while. We will discuss all types of keywords later on a video. And there we just learned there are 32 keywords, and these are all the keywords. Program is an instruction. So for giving instruction, we need keywords or identifiers. So keywords are basic building blocks in the programming language like C, C++. And these are like int, float, break, etc. Every keyword has its own meaning, like int is integer, or float is floating point. Every integer has its own meaning and you cannot change that meaning. Keywords are all like must be in lowercase letter. After that, so there is an example of keywords in C. So in this example, and we can see that using keywords correctly, that there is hash include str.h and int main, and after that int number 10, float pi 3.14. So int is a keyword used to declare integer variable. Float is also keyword used to declare the floating point number. And if there is if is used, so if is also a keyword which is for decision making, and also return is a keyword for returning value from a function. So these are the all use of keywords correctly in the program. After that, incorrect uses of keywords in C, like there hash include str.h header file and main function. After that, int return. So return is not like a keyword, it cannot be used as a variable name. So for correction, we can say that you can use that valid identifier like int result. Result is you can use or something else. So int result 20. After that, there is identifiers in C. So what is identifiers? As the name suggests, we can say that as identifier is something where we can identify something, that someone, if someone have to identify me, they can identify by my name, like there is specific name for me, so they can identify with the name. So for variables, for functions and other elements like array, there is a identifier which is name of variable or name of function. So by that we can identify that name, variable or program element and something. So in C programming, an identifier is a name for a variable, function, or other program element. Identifiers are used to identify access these elements within the program. Identifiers are not predefined, they are created by the programmer. Identifier not predefined, it is user defined and it is created by a programmer. They must follow specific name. As identifier is all created by programmer or user defined, so there must be following naming rules for the identifiers. So what is the naming rule? Must start with the letter A to Z or capital A to Z to capital small letter epithet, and there can be underscore. So like int age, float price, underscore price, but identifier cannot start with a number like int to num. Cannot start with a number. Can contain letters like A to Z, zero digits, underscores, like double price two, character name one. But special characters are not allowed in the naming identifiers. So cannot be a keyword like int return invalid because return is a keyword. We cannot use return. Keyword can't be used with as identifiers. Case sensitive identifiers are different from each other if case differs, like int value and int value. There are two different identifiers. These are case sensitive, like there is value in small letter and this is capital letter. So these are case sensitive. No white space allowed, like float, students mark, there is a space. So space are not allowed in identifiers. So you can give underscore as well. So examples of identifiers, there is valid identifiers, there is invalid identifiers. So in valid identifiers, we can say that int age is a valid identifier, float underscore price, character, student name array, and double salary. These are like valid identifiers, but invalid identifier cannot start with a digit like int to num, float price, dollar, special characters are not allowed, like character. Character is a keyword which can't be used as an identifier name. Double total amount. Space are not allowed. Space are not allowed. Best practices for naming identifiers. Like use meaningful name like int age. You if you use int age, it is more meaningful. So use meaningful names, use camel case and snake case for readability, like in total marks, float employee salary, camel case, and in uppercase letter for constant, like max limit 100. Use underscore for separate words in student underscore age for separate age. So quick revision. So what is keywords? We learned that keywords is a fixed and reversed reserved words in C. Sorry, reserved word in C, and it is also a predefined words. Identifiers, it is not predefined, it is user defined, and it is name of variables like functions, arrays, age, or total marks. Like there is a rule for identifiers or keywords. Like it start with the letter, no space, no keywords, case sensitive. Best practices use meaningful names and follow naming convention. So that's all about keywords and identifiers. So thank you.